Hi, it's Renee, the Life Over Coach. I'll wait for a few people to join us, and I'm trying to figure this Instagram thing out. I always get stuck trying to go live on Instagram. I'm so new to Instagram. All right. I think I got it on the first try. Yay, me. Oh, maybe not. Hey, Sonia. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay. I think I got Instagram working. Yay. All right. Hi, Anthony. You guys have a good day today? Hi, Vicky. Thank you guys for joining. All right. Gonna get started in just a minute. Oh, we have people joining on Instagram. Hi, everybody. We're gonna get started in just a second. Thank you for joining me. I'm also on Facebook Live, so I have both running at the same time. So I'm really excited about today's topic. It's been a long, long day. I don't know. I went live earlier today on Facebook. I did a photo shoot that we had so much fun. And I'll be using the pictures as I do more advertising and promotions with my Life Over business. And he captured some really amazing pictures, and we just had such a good time. So I'm exhausted, but I really do wish that I could be with you guys in person for this topic, because it's one of the things that fuels my spirit when I talk to people and I work with people about this. So in case you didn't know, tonight's topic is called Passion, Purpose, and Profits. So I'm going to get started. Because this is live and it records, you guys can go back and watch it later for those that join late or want to see the repeat. All right, so those of you that have joined, if you're passionate about some things, while I'm talking, type those things in for me, and we'll see what we can do here live. Yesterday, I went to a housewarming party, and we were just sitting around talking, and I was finished typing up my notes for tonight's session, and one of the people, the guest of the host, she and I were talking, and she was telling me, she wasn't very satisfied with what she was doing in her job, and she, was trying to figure out what she wanted to do next. And I asked her, well, what are some of the things that you really like to do, and what do you love? And she was telling me, and I was like, oh, well, let me get out a piece of paper. So I was like, I'm gonna give you some, I'll let you keep the paper. I'm gonna write down some things that I think you could do and how you can convert all of what you really love doing into a business. So I spent about 15 minutes with her, and she was so excited. She was like, oh my gosh, I've been trying to get my life for 40 years, and you just got my life for me in 15 minutes. So I'm not going to use the word easy to do when you're thinking about what are things that you can do that you love to do and how to convert them into a business. It is possible to do. Working with the right people and having the right resources, it can be a very easy transition. So let's get started. So here we go. So one of the things that people always say to me is, you're always so happy and joyful, and where does that come from? And I think that for me, it's not by accident. I think happiness is a choice. You can choose to be happy, or you can choose to be sad, moping around. But who wants to spend their life like that? That's no way to, enjoy this one life that we all get. So I think when you decide that you want your happiness to be a conscious choice, then you can think about what are all the things that you're passionate about, whether you are volunteering doing them or you are actually monetizing those things. So that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. So I think Friday, I posted a meme that said passion is to purpose as caffeine is to coffee. So we all know that caffeine is a stimulant. It increases your blood flow. It also increases your mental awareness and alertness. And when you add it to coffee or actually any other thing, it kind of gives you that pick-me-up that people are looking for. Like there's some people I know, they wake up and they literally cannot function without caffeine because caffeine is addictive. It also does have some medicinal properties that when it's used in other ways. But I feel like that passion does the same thing when you infuse it with your purpose. Because passion is a very, very powerful emotion. It's very compelling. Even when you talk about relationships, think about the people that you are passionate about or you're in love with, and you just get that strong feeling, emotion, enthusiasm. And so that's what we want to talk about today. What are those things that really, really excite you, that you really want to do or you have a passion for? And I think that those things also become part of hey Cynthia, what I believe that God gives us as a gift. So each of us have specific gifts and talents that I think we're born with. Sometimes we nurture them and, we become experts at those things. And I think that those are the things that God really wants us to utilize to either serve and share with the world, whether, again, you're doing it voluntarily or you're actually monetizing it as a business. So those are the things that we want to focus on today. And also realize that, everybody's gifts and purpose are very different. So there may be some things that, you struggle with that someone else is just like a whiz at. Like there are things that I struggle with, but other people, I'm like, gosh, how do you do that? Or people say, wow, Renee, that comes so easy to you. Well, I think that those are the things that we should focus on as our gifts and our talents that we want to look at to start a business or monetize a business. All right. So if you I always use the term, I don't like to chase money. And that's what most people do. We get up, we go to work every day. We're dependent on someone else to determine how our income is going to be and how much we can make. And you're always limited to either that hourly rate or that salary rate that you're paid. So that's chasing money. So what I want to hopefully help you guys do or realize is that you can turn that scenario around where you're no longer chasing money, money comes to you. And I'm going to use the example of Oprah because we're all familiar with Oprah. She used her gifts and her talents and she cultivated them and was able to build an empire where she actually influences how people do business, the way people do business, and how people spend money. So people want to do business with her. People want to be on her show. Everyone knows that if you get on Oprah, be prepared for your business to literally skyrocket overnight. And so that's what I mean by you not chasing money, where money is coming to you. So when people see that you are doing something that you love, something that you're passionate about, something that you're giving good service, you are literally working in your purpose, thriving, you are intentional, and you are diligent about it. When people see that, they either want to do business with you or they want to be associated with you. And I think when I was younger, I think it was referred to as like the Midas touch. So that's kind of what you guys want to have when you start growing your passion and your purpose and monetizing it. Because when people see that, then they're going to want to do business with you. And then that's how you then will be able to kind of create your own Oprah type empire, if that's your desire. But whatever it is that you want to do, that's kind of how and where it starts and what you need to think about. So now here's the good part. So I hope everyone either has pen and paper. You can go back and watch this again, or you're typing. Hey, Sora Corey. Because now we're going to get started on that. So what I want you guys to do is think about and focus on the things that you love, the things that you're passionate about, things that bring you joy, and things that bring you energy. A good measure of those things would be if it's something that you are willing to do for free, it's probably something that you can purposefully convert into a full-time business. And we can talk about those things later. If some of you want to share what some of those things may be and how you can monetize that, we can talk about it while we're doing this live session. For others, you're welcome to always call me or email me or inbox me on either Facebook or Instagram. All right, so first thing, I want you to think about all those things. Then I want you to write down everything that comes to mind. I don't care how silly you think it is. Write everything down, everything. And make sure, again, it's also all those things that bring you joy and that fuel your soul, because you're going to be getting up every day, just like you get up and go to a job that you either may love or you may hate. So make sure that these are things that you are willing to get up and you're willing to do every single day. And after you have that list, we're going to kind of do a scorecard so you can rank and score those things, and then we'll go from there. So write the list down, put some columns, and these are the 4 or the 3 things that I want you to score between 1 and 5. 1 being the lowest and then 5 being the highest. So 1, for this particular idea, and you're going to do this for every single idea that you have. Is there an audience for that product or service? Is there someone that's excited about it? Or I want to say more than one person, but is there an audience or people that would be willing to purchase that product or service? If it's a few people, put 1. If you believe it's millions of people, put 5, okay? And is that market big enough? So you're gonna have to do a little bit of research to find out who's in that market, you know, how many, and there's plenty of online resources that you can utilize. You can also do some polling of your own, utilize some resources online, send out emails. You can do Facebook polls. Hey, what do you think about this? Or if I offered this service or this product, would you purchase it? Those are some good ways to do that. But I think that online research and certain pollings are better than others. So if your answer is yes, there's a large enough market that I can do this, then put a 5. If there is not, you don't think, you know, maybe there's only 300 people in your area that will purchase or come to your facility, then put a 1. That might not be something that you want to think about doing at the moment. Or if it is, what is it that makes you different? Like, what's that niche? So we'll talk about being in oversaturated markets and having a niche and how you enter that market. I think I have that scheduled for not next week. I think the week after. I have a special guest joining me next week, so I'm excited about that. And then the last thing is, how passionate are you about it? If you're extremely passionate, meaning you're willing to lose some nights of sleep to work on it, then put a 5. If you're not quite so passionate, put a 1. So look at all those things that you've listed, add those things up. The things that have the highest score are going to be the things that you're going to look at trying to monetize. Did y'all get all of that? Any questions? All right. So then I want you guys to spend some time writing or typing out your ideas, researching your industry. Who are your potential customers? What do they look like? What's their income bracket? And then think about some pricing strategies. How much am I going to charge for this product or service? Who are my vendors? How am I going to start? And then, if you're not sure what to do next, I absolutely recommend that you reach out to someone like myself, who's a business coach or a mentor in your industry that can help you get started, help you avoid some pitfalls of trying to do things on your own. A lot of times, a lot of us, myself included, you know, we come up with these great ideas and we just jump out and we decide, okay, hey, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to, you know, hit the ground running, and you miss a few steps. You know, I've started plenty of businesses, and my first business was like a vending machine business. I had no clue what I was doing. I just bought some vending machines and lugged my infant child around with me to change out these things and collect money. And I really had no plan, no strategy. I would just show up and say, "Hey, can I put my vending machine in your company?" So it worked out. I was young. I was in my early 20s. So, but I think if I were to do something like that again, I would definitely sit down and think about what I was doing, have a better strategy, and talk to people who've been in that industry. So that's what I would recommend for each of you. And I think that is all that I have for you guys today. Aside from packaging and pricing your product, I think that the pricing part shouldn't be too difficult. If it's something that people are already doing, you can then do some comparisons. Your business plans always have something called a SWOT analysis in it. So you're gonna look and compare with your competitors to see what they're charging for similar or the same product. So those are the things that you guys should be doing. So I don't know how many of you are going to jump up and down and scream and say, "Yay, I've got all these great ideas, and I'm going to go and I'm going to sit down and think about how I want to move forward if this is something I want to do." But I do hope that you guys take some of the knowledge that I've shared with you all today and think about that. And if you need more help, you can reach out to me. You can find me at www.thelifeovercoach.com. I think that's all I have. Does anyone have any questions? You guys are a quiet audience today. I know there's a little timing lag, so I'll give you guys a few moments to see if you have any questions. I have a few people over on Instagram. I don't know if I missed any questions. Oh, you guys are more than welcome. So Michelle, do you have a business that you do or that you're thinking about starting? I know Cynthia has, I think it's Cynthia's Little Things, if I'm correct. Not yet. What are some of the things that you're passionate about, that you really enjoy doing, that you would love to be able to wake up every day and get paid to do it? Hey, Anthony, how are you? Cynthia's Little Gift Works. Yes, that's what it is. Cynthia, give yourself a shout out. Tell people what you do, what you sell. She makes these amazing gift baskets that she customizes. They're the cutest baskets ever. When my son graduates next year, I'm looking at my options. That's awesome. So what I would do, if you're waiting to start till next year, start at least writing down some of your ideas and doing a little research so that when you're ready, you can hit the ground running. You said marketing and you love social media and event planning. Awesome. There is a strong presence for people who are social media gurus. Reach out to me offline and we can talk about that, especially if you want to teach how to use social media. I'll probably do a class or two in 2018. So in 2018, I'll be launching a series of classes, and I'm also writing a book. So hopefully you guys will get my book and take a few of my classes. So I'm just kind of testing you guys out to see how much you all like these live sessions. If you like them, I'll keep doing them after the end of the year. If you guys don't like them, then I won't. Need help with the marketing. Okay, I can definitely help you with that, Cynthia. I was waiting for Michelle to respond back. Hey, Monique. So Monique Young is starting is it a cake baking business that you're doing, Monique? So I got a cake from her for my mom's 70th surprise birthday, and she loves coconut cake. And Monique was like, "Oh, the cake didn't come out that good." The cake was amazing, by the way. It was super moist, and coconut cake is one of those things that it takes like the right combination of coconut and the right icing for it to be really good. And she got that perfect. And she doesn't even eat coconut. So I don't know how you did that, but you did a great job. Hey, Jim. Jim Schmidtline. I haven't seen or talked to you, I think, since CSC. So Jim used to work for me at CSC. Who else has a business? Hey, Troy. I like to let people shout out their businesses here. I'm all about networking and connecting people. Oh, you're welcome, Monique. Okay, you're doing your research, Michelle. Yes, great. And if you need some help with your business plan, because now is a good time that you can start working on your business plan, because you can kind of start filling sections in. Because what you want to do is going to take a lot of research, and you really need to have a good plan together. So at least if you start working on that, get a good business plan template. And if you need some help, I can help you with that. Hey, Jennifer. When is the book coming out? 2018, the book will be coming out. I try to write it in my spare time, which is kind of an oxymoron, because I never seem to have a whole lot of spare time these days. So I tend to write when I'm in bed. But I have all the chapters outlined, and next week I'm going to call a publicist that has been referred to me. So hopefully she will help me speed up this process. So 2018, look for the book. Jump in the way back. Oh, Digex. Yes, Digex. I was getting you confused with somebody else. So we worked together at Digex. So no, oh, you didn't work for me there, Jim. I don't think, did you? I don't remember. That was so long ago. But those were some good times. We had some great days at Digex. All right. So we have about 3 more minutes to chit-chat it up. If anyone else has any questions, I'm giving out free advice. Any businesses? So Jim, what are you doing now? And thanks for joining me. Pretty exciting. I have some people over here on Instagram too that I'm not showing any love to. Hey people on Instagram, how are you all? If anybody has any questions, post them and I'll answer. So I'm going to be posting a couple of pictures later once I finish this up and get settled in from the photo shoot today. We had so much fun. If you guys are looking for a great photographer and makeup artist, I used a guy named Fitz. He's in Laurel, Maryland. He's really fun to work with. And then Mayon, she's on, sorry, I dropped my phone. She's on Facebook as well. She did my makeup. She did it early this morning. I don't know if you guys can still see it. I did take a nap too. So, but I think she did an amazing job. And I have long lashes naturally, but she put some eyelashes on me too. But, and then, oh, I got new glasses. Did y'all notice my new eyeglasses? So I went to have a consultation. I've been wearing eyeglasses since 3rd grade, and my prescription hadn't changed in like 40 years. And it's changed 3 times in my life. And I was like, maybe I'll get LASIK. So I went to have a consultation, and they told me that I don't qualify for LASIK. I have astigmatism. And so most people's eyes with astigmatism are shaped kind of like a figure 8 when they go in and do those imaging. So mine is like a figure 8 at the top, but not so much at the bottom. It's kind of more rounded than, I guess, oblong. So anyway, she said that I don't qualify for LASIK. It's a very delicate balance when you talk about your eyes and ability to be able to see. So I was like, well, I'm okay with that. I'll just be wearing glasses for the rest of my life. So I decided to splurge on a pair of eyeglasses. So these are my new glasses. I think they're pretty cute. I don't know about you guys, but I think they're pretty cute. They were pretty expensive. So I'm going to give them some airtime today. They came from my eye doctor. All right, so Jim isn't telling me what he's up to these days. Jennifer Sellers, hi. So I'm finished my talking points. So you guys are going to have to go back and look at it. And we are coming to the end of our 25 minutes that I do every Sunday from 7 to 7:25. Everyone seems a little bit quiet. So I'm going to give you guys back your Sunday, and I thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing and hearing all of the great things you guys are going to be doing. I'm going to say in 2018. I know we're coming up on the holiday season, and everyone's lives get busy, and the kids are out of school and vacations and all that good stuff. But hopefully I got your wheels spinning a little bit, and you guys are thinking about what are some of the things that you would like to do in your life that you love doing, that you're passionate about, and you're interested in actually converting it into something that is profitable. So thank you guys again, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.